Hello, welcome back to Gauntlet Slayer Edition.
Yes, now we've just entered the second batch of tunnels, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and I think you're the one that paused it.
Yeah.
So we've been just kind of trying to get through these as fast as we can, and so far, still doing a pretty good job, I would say so myself.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'd say we've been doing...
I say that as I'm getting eaten by spiders.
Yeah, it's definitely getting darker and more crowded.
It really
which really isn't fair, because, like, I try to control where my lightning's going as much as possible, and when we're doing with big crowds, that's okay, but when you get in here and you don't know what's good and what's not, and where there's food and when there's not food, basically any kind of lightning I use outside of this short-ranged melee one is risking just destroying everything we're trying to grab.
It's definitely something to be aware of. I will tell you this though, even though this is like the challenge level seems to have increased, the boss should not be that hard. It's I won't spoil it for you yet, but to be quite honest, the boss was kind of a pushover.
Oh.
So I think we'll be able to get through this.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. So I'm going to bring out Valkyries for this. And there's Turkey over here. You want to grab it real quick, camera?
In the center?
Right here.
Alright.
Let my Valkyries take care of the spiders. I really love that ability. It's something amazing.
Yeah, I definitely think your character has the best in terms of potion ability.
There are some interesting ones that other characters have, because I know when we try playing Endless, because we've been trying to get through the challenge on Endless mode, which is reach from floor 1 all the way up to floor 50, and that alone is an intense challenge.
Yes.
But so we have hold on, let me think real quick. We have what was I getting at? I completely had brain fart.
The potion spells.
Yes. The Valkyries are amazing because they don't get hurt and they just wail on whatever's in front of them. But Adam is mostly the one that uses the archer, and he's really good at it. He likes his final spell is really good because it heals everyone. Now it doesn't look like it heals much, but what it does is that it makes you invisible and you can attack things for just a couple of seconds. But those couple of seconds could really matter, and it's like a really good ability in my opinion. So it's like I really like it. There's also some other abilities I want to see, because like the warrior I would like to play as has a really neat skill where like it makes all enemies you kill, it turns them into food or something. It's like really interesting what it does.
Yeah, the warrior's potion actually acts like a grenade, and it allows you to throw it.
That's the first ability, yes.
Yeah.
Valkyries. Oh shit, I died. That's not good.
That's really not good.
Grab yourself some turkey, camera.
I will as soon as I can get over there.
I really hate the spider queens.
Yeah, these spiders are definitely more of a hassle than they probably should be.
We already killed one right here.
Yeah.
And what's more annoying is the baby spiders, which again, they die in one hit, but what's really annoying is that there's just so many of them, and they poison you. And you got achievement. Woo! Sweet. Alright, we almost got this. There we go. Spider Queen Slayer. Sweet.
Yeah, I think you dealt the final blow on both of them.
Sweet. I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Alright, so anyways, we got through that with... It wasn't fun, but
relatively less difficulty than we have with other challenges.
We can say that we beat it.
Yeah. Now we have the archer can go invisible. You can summon other Valkyries. I can basically cause a shockwave, and the warrior can throw his potions like a grenade and cause them to explode. And he also does a circular attack.
That's the thing when you upgrade these characters is that you can change your different motions. That's like some of the standard stuff, but like the very first attack skill that you get with the warrior, which is personally one of my favorites, is you spin like a top, and for like a couple of seconds, and you're like invincible. You can either like get out of hits or just dish out a bunch of hits without worrying about HP for a while. That's like one of the more broken ones. He does like some other stuff. I know there's one where he'll like he like does like a jump attack and does like a big hit, and that's also like a pretty powerful one. But it doesn't like hit everything that the circular one does. So it's like it's all based on your fighting style. I think like when you play like the close combat characters, I think it does a pretty good job on like sort of allowing you to pick skills that adjust your fighting style. Like this right here is my favorite because I like the being able to hit so many enemies in one hit, basically.
And I like the wizard because he offers me some good variations on what to do. Now there is a fifth character with DLC, correct? That you actually have to purchase?
Yes, there is. And
I don't know what that is.
That is the Necromancer, and our friend Will actually has her. He plays as the Necromancer and the Wizard the most, and he puts like the same amount of time into both of them. The Necromancer is really interesting because basically like how the wizard can adjust spells and sort of like different variations of like can keep some spells the same or have different variations of all of them all together. The Necromancer, what she does is has an ability to whenever she gets kills, she basically steals people's souls, and you can also just like take people's souls just by doing an ability that allows her to phase right through them and makes her invincible, if I'm correct. And what you can do is you absorb all these souls, and then you can summon certain monsters that way. So like for example, if you want to do like the basic minion soldiers, you collect like say 6 souls or something like that, you summon 6 minions and they come in and they fight for you, and it's pretty powerful. And so his favorite was spirits because like the white spirits that come in and like basically they hit you and they die once. He likes that because they don't stay around too often and like can like get in your way or whatever. And like he summoned 6 of them, and like 6 spirits hitting head on, you like rack up like a lot of damage. So that's sort of how he plays it. Last time I checked, but like there's like different kind of monsters you can summon. I think you can summon like skeletons. You can also summon. You can pretty much do anything. You can do a lot of things. So I think the Necromancer is really interesting for like. Sort of like someone who wants to play sort of like a summoner or a controller kind of style of play. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really like all these characters. And apparently there was like I think in like depending on what version of Gauntlet you've played, there's like a bunch of characters you can play as. So there's a lot. There can be variety to choose from. But it makes me wonder if they would actually bring in like these other characters at some point.
You can get the potion.
Okay, cool, thank you. Alright, so I don't think we can get down from here, so let's go up over here. This is kind of like a maze, so we're going to try to see if we can beat this sort of as soon as possible kind of thing, but...
Well, we'll give it our best.
Yeah, give it our best, exactly. Yeah.
Which, granted, isn't, completionist, but gets the job done.
I think a good overall goal to try to do is to make sure we at least try to complete, if not mostly complete, the games that we play.
Yeah. And I see, like, if we ever get the chance to do a Lego game, part of it is having to play the levels over and over again to unlock everything. But I think, like, for for here, if we ever played a Lego game, what I'd want is to at least try to unlock all the characters.
That would be fun to do.
Because in any Lego game, there's just a ton of characters that you can unlock.
There's a huge joy to just unlocking all the different characters and playing as them. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially in Lego Harry Potter, where each one had their own varying ability.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, like certain characters could do certain things better than others. Like Professor Snape could do dark magic, and the nurse, Madame Pomfrey, could actually heal other characters. So yeah, and one of the cool things is that there's a free roam mode where you can actually just wander around the castle of Hogwarts. And one of the cool things is that you can actually go to each of the houses, and if you've unlocked a character or have a Polyjuice potion that lets you turn into a different character, you can actually get into those houses. But if you've read the books or have paid attention, you can actually unlock the professor who's the head of that house.
Oh, wow.
And go in. And one of the cool little extra features is that Dumbledore, once you unlock him, he can go in anywhere.
That's funny.
Because he's the headmaster.
That's really awesome. I like that.
Yeah, and just little touches like that. And like there's certain areas that can only be that only adults can go into. So you have to either have an adult character or
have the Polyjuice potion.
Or have the Polyjuice potion or an aging potion or something.
Wow.
So it's the little details like that that I fall in love with. And there was one achievement, I will never forget this because I just died laughing. Because in the first Lego Harry Potter game, they reenact in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, where they sneak into the girl's bathroom to fight the troll. So you actually have to hide in a barrel and walk down a corridor to not get caught. Well, when you go back and play it a second time in free mode, you can actually pick like Professor Snape as one of the characters. And when you hop in a barrel, you unlock the achievement Solid Snape.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I just could not stop laughing at that. And I found that on accident.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Because who would think of that? I just loved it.
That is really that's really charming. I like that. Solid Snape, man. That's freaking hilarious.
It's like those shirts you saw that said Snape's on a plane.
I have never seen that before.
You've not. It's Alan Rickman as Snape, just standing in the middle of an aisle of an airplane. It says Snape's on a plane. Slither into a theater near you.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I'm honestly, that's all I can say right now is just wow, because the things that you find on the internet, man. Okay.
Yeah, I actually recently, and you know, I don't care if this is like a plug, because these people deserve it. There's a channel on YouTube called Broad Strokes Productions, and they've made incredible independent movies. And two of the ones they've done have been called For the Greater Good, but the second one they've just done is called Severus Snape and the Marauders. And it's actually the story of the last time Snape confronts James, Sirius, Peter, and Remus, and Lily before the start of the war.
Oh, wow.
So if you get a chance, please go check it out. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, we'll put that on the link. But for right now, we're running out of time, and I believe we will continue our adventure through. We're almost to the boss.
All right. See you next time.
See you next time.